Knock, knock. It's Deven the Clock, and I want to thank y'all for dropping by on this Thunderfang Friday, where, as you can see, I've got things set up a little differently this time. Hopefully, it's a whole lot less chaotic and easier for me and you to keep up with just about everything. I am still a little slightly underprepared and just making sure things work the way that they are supposed to. But I think I got a good feeling about this. Famous last words. So before we get into finishing things off with Thunderfang, I would like to know how y'all are doing. I hope that your week has treated you wonderfully. It is, once again, always a pleasure to have you here. And as far as things have gone for me, without going into too much detail, it's been a week of ups and downs, as many weeks can be. But I recognize I have, as always, a whole lot to be grateful for on top of that. And just trying to do what I can to be there for as many people as I can be there for and stay on top of things. Next week should actually be pretty interesting because that is the week that I have the ACTRA Awards ceremony to attend, where I was nominated for my work in Sonic Prime for Best Voice Acting by male or non-gender conforming talent, I believe is how they categorized it, something like that. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, 19 years in, I'm not exactly going to be expecting to win this every year, but it would be cool if it did finally happen. We'll see. But either way, I'm proud of the work that I've been able to do and the career that I've been able to have. So we'll see what goes down. We'll find out. And for those of you who know your basketball, I'm of course very pointed to the wrong side because it's mirrored. I am of course very hyped up for things that are going to go down in a couple hours with my Golden State Warriors. So I'm hoping they can pull out a much needed win today. And also, I'm going to give a shout out to my homie whose minifigure I don't think I have. But I have this character that he voices. Vincent Tong, voice of Kai in Ninjago, as well as Nokt in Sonic Prime, is celebrating his birthday today. So big shout out to that super duper cool homie. And I have not seen him in a couple months, but from the looks of it on his social mediums, he is having himself a very, very wonderful, well-deserved good day. So, yo, shout out to that homie. And those who have not been able to check out the Ninjago monstrosity legendary legend style thing, which is voiced by Vincent Tong doing some Kai stuff, that is worth checking out. Because, oh boy, is he absolutely crushing it, and I cannot wait to see more of that. Vincent been all over the place, for real. Dude has had one incredible career. He was also Mega Man in, I keep wanting to call it Mega Man Powered Up. If that's its name, all right. If it's not, please correct me. But no, Vincent is a super duper talented guy. I met him for the first time working on Super Dinosaur and done plenty of shows since then. BreadBear19, thank you so very much for the follow. I very much appreciate you dropping on by. I think I might actually, as much as I love showing off all of the everything that's up here hanging around, I think I could see myself transitioning to a visual presentation that is a little bit more like this, just so it is definitely a little bit more organized. Mega Man Fully Charged, I was so close. Mega Man Powered Up is definitely something. I think that's a PSP game. Powered Up, Fully Charged, very, very similar terms. So, brain, But thank you for that amazing 404. And that's right, he's also in Dreams, in Lego Dreams. He's also written for Dreams, and then there was a segment where Kai met his Dreams character, and that was very, very amusing. Dude is just talented as all heck, and I love to see it. That's right, he was in Dragon Prince as well. Although we were not in the same episodes, we were both on that show. And it wouldn't surprise me in Super Monsters. It surprises me when he is not in things much more so. And he's also in the newest Dragons show of the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. He's also been one of the voices of Prince Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender, I think a recent video game? Dude is all over the place. Who do I wish appeared in Sonic Prime? Cream, Silver, Blaze, Omega, or Team Chaotix? I gotta go with Team Chaotix first. Those are my homies, especially Precious Charmy B, who is perfect in every single way at all times. So I gotta give it up for them. All right, I think this is mostly working out the way I wanted to. We'll do the whole chit chat style thing for another 12 minutes or so, and then once we reach the half-hour mark of the hour, that is when I'm going to get into the actual building of the Lego, which I am excited to do. Rocky didn't clean things up the last time he was here. We still got all these redeems that he didn't turn on. Okay, I think I can vibe with that. Charmy in Crossworlds makes me very, very happy. Yes. That is a wonderful thing that we all deserve. We deserve Belle in Crossworlds too. Here's hoping the right thing happens. Am I happy with Jim Cummings doing the Tuned In podcast with Daniel Ross? I don't really follow that very much, but Daniel Ross is a friend of mine. I want good things for him all the time, so whatever is good for Daniel Ross does generally make me happy. But I haven't followed the podcast. I've seen some clips every now and then. When would you watch the rest of the Ninjago seasons? I don't know. Whenever I can find time, because I got a lot of things going on between just projects that I am voicing and directing in, and people that I'm coaching, as well as trying to just make sure there's time for streaming, and of course good old fun tax and business management fun stuff that everybody loves to do. Yeah, but I want to do it. I definitely want to do it. I want a full understanding of all the lore, all of the experiences of the original Ninja. Considering Arin is a super fan of them, I want to know as much stuff as he knows, and I hope to get there. Any thoughts on the new sets? I have not seen the newest of newest ones, so no thoughts thus far, but I'm sure they're gonna be good. Vincent Tong was also the Mandarin in Iron Man Armored Adventures. That is correct. That is not a show that I've followed, but I have seen that somewhere before. And also in My Little Pony. Pretty much everybody in Vancouver was in My Little Pony. So that's another show when I'm surprised if somebody isn't on it. Anthony Dielba says, "Hey Deven, vroom. Can you believe summer is right around the corner? This is a year that's going very, very fast. This year it's way too fast, and I wish it would slow down. It's definitely kind of messing with my head that we are more than a third through it. Like, what? For real? Really? That feel weird. But I like the warm weather. Because me a island boy, so me have it in my blood. Me can't do the cold. I don't like the cold. The cold means stay inside forever, Deven Mack. So this is a nice change, but I think it's still happening too fast. Cozy Ray, thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate you. dropping on by. I hope that you are having yourself a very wonderful day. And Rodent Knight Squeak Squeak, thank you so much for dropping by. Shadow Sylveon, it's good to see you too. I am doing pretty well. There's quite a few things on my mind that I'm like, oh, I gotta work on this. Oh, I gotta work on that. But all things considered, I am not going crazy, and that's always a plus. And let's see. Bad prices for Ninjago sets. There's a lot of things that are definitely kind of pricey as of late, and I wonder why that could be happening. There's definitely some increases in prices that I wish weren't happening, and I don't think that's great. I would like more people to be able to enjoy more things, so hopefully this is not gonna be a permanent way of life for people across the board. I hope that some decisions end up getting reversed. I was asked also, before I get to that one by Cozy Ray, which I think is possibly similar-ish. Well, I can answer that one easily. Do I like voice acting Arin? I love voice acting Arin. He's a very good, very precious boy. He's one of my favorite characters I've ever played, and he's also just very easy for me to get into the mindset of, because he is in certain ways like me. He's far more naive, I would say, far more kind of cheerful, except when really bad things happen. But I vibe with Arin a lot. Also, Midna, thank you so very much for dropping by. It is good to see you. Oh no, I'm very sorry, Marilyn, to hear about that. Now, was that something that, was it a previous year this same month, or was it, well, this month just started, so I'm assuming it was a previous year. Okay. Oh goodness, I'm very sorry to hear that. That can be really heavy, even when it's years ago, to still have that kind of time when you really associate it with that loss. So please know that my heart goes out to you. I hope that you're able to still reflect on just some very precious memories, and how your experiences with him helped shape you into the person that you are today. So always know that his legacy does live on through you, and I'm sure that in a whole lot of ways that you make him very proud. So please know that I wish you comfort, I wish you support, and I'm very grateful to have you here. And let's see. So there was another question about Arin or Sonic. I can't choose between them. Not only because I don't want to make certain companies be like ha to other companies, but because genuinely they're both characters that I love a lot. One of them, I grew up as a little kid, at least, really admiring Sonic. And then in the case of Arin is a character that I've gotten to define through my performance. Nobody else had played him in English before, so, and also he's based on me to some extent. So that in itself is a huge honor. So they're both characters with unique traits that I really love. I genuinely can't pick one over the other, but it's easier for me to perform Arin because there's no expectations as to what he's supposed to sound like. And we will definitely not be having a 12-hour Lego build session, Midna. I'm gonna be done this in 3 hours, maybe even 2 if I stay focused, if I keep it locked in. Let's see. What else? Sibuna says, very busy, very hot work day. Had no lunch break. Oh no. But you made a drawing for a friend of yours. I think I did see that in the Discord, and I'm really glad she liked it, because it was very cool, and you got reimbursed. That's a good friend. You're both being good friends right there. I am very glad there has been an upside to what has been a very difficult day. And again, I admire anyone out there doing that hard work on that grind. You have my absolute respect. So good on you for making it through. And I hope that you get to enjoy the weekend. Hopefully not working the weekend. If so, I hope you get to enjoy your time here and a good time off whenever you do happen to get that. And I look forward to seeing, and I know Rocky looks forward to seeing, your finished Drakun for him as well. I'm loving how it's turning out so far, I can tell you that much. And Jeremiah said, I drew Modern Fleetway Sonic, or Modern Fleetway Sonic Supersonic. Oh, he's a problem. That dude is a menace. I think anybody trying to fight him has their work cut out for them. And Modern Sonic fighting each other in the Shadowverse. You call it the Battle of the Two Sonics. I like that. Very epic. Very cool style. But I do worry for the non-Fleetway, non-Supersonic. Because once again, that dude is a problem. You do not want to fight him. But very, very cool. I'm glad that you've been keeping busy, keeping motivated. Deven got to depine Arin. Well done. I do approve. I do approve. We are always, it's one of the few things Rocky and me have in common. We are always very, very pie friendly and very, very pun friendly. As for being very pine friendly, give or take. They're very prickly, those pine trees. How did Lego Ninjago come to you about voicing a character? How did you manage to voice act the Lego Ninjago character that was your first one? So, the first one that I played was the Skull Sorcerer from Ninjago Master of the Mountain. And that was just an audition that I got from my agency in my mailbox saying, hey everybody, send your auditions for these characters. And I'm just like, I think I can come up with something cool for that. I'm just gonna use my go-to villain Megatron impression voice. Megatron from Transformers. I can talk. I swear I can talk. Megatron from Transformers Animated. So I was doing this sort of thing. I will crush you, puny Autobots. But I made it even more sinister, even more skeletal. And they liked it, and they're like, here you go, you're in the show now. And I had a great time with that. And when it comes to getting Arin, he was written specifically for me because the same head writer, who is also one of the producers, Doc Wyatt, and his writing partner, Kevin Burke, I had previously worked with them on a show called Super Dinosaur, and I baked a pie for one of the record sessions I attended in person, and Doc was there, and he was like, how we pie, the character eats pies, Deven bakes pies, what's going on? Wah! And then he decided, I'm gonna write Ninjago Dragon's Rising main character for Deven because I know he can do it, and I'm gonna write that character to bake pies. So me trying to not get the role because the role was auditioned. Auditions for Arin were sent out just like any other role, even though they wanted me the whole time. I tried to not get the job because I was very busy. And then they're like, no, you need to try out. So I tried out, and they were gonna give it to me no matter what I did. And I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful for that. Couldn't be more honored to have a Ninjago Lego character based on me who has a pie because I bake pies. Sibuna says, have you seen the I know how to say it. Midna, I do know how to say it. Have you seen the Chow Tales videos? I have seen, I believe, the first one and maybe the second one. I need to catch up. But what I've seen has been very, very cute. And I love Roger the Craig Smith being able to get that money. Even if he's not saying all the wordy words, I like that he gets to make the sounds and make the money for that. And I need to catch up on it. They're very, very adorable. And also Cherina Lafarina, thank you so very much for dropping by. I hope that you are doing well. I hope you had a very, very wonderful International Dance Day. as I have heard of from a certain raccoon. I appreciate you dropping by, as always. Maybe I'll take another question or two before we get into the Lego building of this leggy boy, who's about to be a lot more than legs and a torso. What advice can you give to improve my character voices? Honestly, a lot of it is just practice and repetition. But something that I think is very, very useful is explore characters in emotional states that you are not used to. So maybe you have a character who is a villain, who is very, very angry and crush and destroy all the time. What do they sound like when they're sad? What do they sound like when they're scared? And even if you don't have lines to read that are like that, you can make something up that's just part of your exploratory process. So, I may be a really, really big, tough guy, but there was this one time when I was just a little kid and my mom said that she was gonna buy me my favorite action figure, and I was looking forward to getting it for Christmas, and instead, she bought me the wrong one. I actually really wanted a Barbie doll, and she bought me a G.I. Joe. Find ways to explore. Different characters can have sides of them you never really thought you'd get. And that way you kind of get more in tune with them and just everything can come to you way more naturally. And that's definitely something I've explored with a lot of characters that I've voiced. I don't have to think through it that deeply anymore. But even before Raccoon became a good guy, I was always thinking about how he might act and how he might sound if that were ever to actually happen. And then it actually happened. He is a good guy to a lot of people. I wish he were a good guy to me more often, but I guess he can still technically be called such. How did you voice Chaos Sonic and Sonic, or Metal Sonic? Well, technically I did not voice... Oh, I need to make sure I get the filter over here. I need to transfer... Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I copy paste a certain something over here that I definitely want to have. I'm gonna copy that, Red Leader, and I take this and I paste it here, and now it should work. It didn't work when I did the thing. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh, I know. Okay. Chaos Sonic filter, I'm getting you. I'm bringing you here. You cannot escape.
And now it works.
Good. Yes. Excellent. Awesome. Cool. I still got it. As far as that goes, that was really just me doing something that I'd never really tried to do up until I auditioned for Sonic and Sonic Prime.
Hey, what if I try to do a Jaleel White classic 90s Sonic style voice?
And that was one of my takes for Sonic Prime. And the other one I went kind of more with the current day Roger the Craig Smith style, which again, I'd never really tried to do either of those before I auditioned for Sonic. But I was like, hey, I like how this turned out. There are some things that you just don't really know you can do until you try them, and somehow I was able to find it, and they liked it. And then when they cast me to play Chaos Sonic, they wanted like Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds sort of stuff, and I'm like,
and this is what you really want.
And then gradually I was able to turn Chaos Sonic into that. Yes, it did just have me muted at first. I realized that as soon as no sound happened, but we got it now. We got it now. Do I have a special stream or store planned for? I'm assuming you mean stream planned for Sunday. I might stream something on Sunday. That is with regards to the Star Wars. I don't know. We will find out when we get there. But there is a pretty good chance. Chaos Sonic is my precious boy. I absolutely love him. How can I do the robot voice for Chaos Sonic? I am turning on a filter thing that is called the VS2X plugin. No, it's a kind of that plugin. It is specifically called the Auburn Sounds plugin. I'm gonna type that in. Auburn Sounds. And when I have things all set up, I can just press a button on my Stream Deck, and then it turns off my regular talkie style and switches over to the filter style. All right, with all of that said, Cozy Ray, if you would like to share your character sheet for your Ninjago character, I won't be able to check out something like that here on stream, but if you would like to join the Discord, that is something you could absolutely share there. There is a Lego section called Lego Waffling. There are sections to share your creations and such. And why does this look like that? I just realized that that's why the half of the bodies are there, because I'm on the wrong screen. I'm on the wrong screen, and that looks really weird. Why did it do that? Am I on the wrong screen, or did I just... No. What the... Seriously, why is that happening? Where did all these legs come from? That shouldn't be. What? Oh, I know why that happened, because when I hit paste, it just put over stuff that wasn't supposed to be there. All right, let's not have that happen anymore. I understand now. That was very weird. Discord link is on the bottom of the screen, but you can type !Discord into the chat on the Twitch side of things, and you can get a link straight there. It sure did. I remember, because I had those copied from when I was making my thumbnail for YouTube, and then it's just like, you never uncopied those. Here you go. I thought I was copying over the source for the sound filter, and it did not do that. Thank you, OBS. You are mostly still my friend. All right, let's get it. We're gonna actually build the Lego, and I'll be able to see on my handy dandy iPad what y'all are saying to me. So, what you got for me, Thunderfang? Do you have any fox stew for me, Thunderfang? Right. So we got... I need to make sure I get all the stickers out here too. And what I'm gonna do... Maybe I'm gonna place something... This is gonna get really crowded real fast. Alright, you can get out of here. You can get out of here. And I'm gonna put you over there. You will be back. You will be back later. Alright, what we got? What we got in the bag? This is gonna be a big boy for real. Have I heard Thunderfang's voice in Japanese? No, I have not yet. Although I have heard that he sounds like Dio Brando from JoJo. I actually am not very familiar with Dio Brando's voice, but I am gonna check that out at some point in time. Pizarra Thunderfang, to my knowledge, is not a metaphor for political things, but there are things in this show that I believe are. Hey, Jess, your local Moss, thank you so very much for dropping by. It has been a little while. It is good to see the you. Okay, that's Patrick Seitz. Cool. I know that is he's a very talented dude. Why am I taking them both out? I only need... Where's the instruction booklet? Literally, what did I do? There it is. Okay, I'm not that out of it. I forgot that that's one of the most important things. Can I pull this over here using my leg and not getting up? I would like to do that without ruining anything. Yes. Awesome. Fantastic. Didn't need to get up out the chair. We right here. All right. Now, let's get ourselves locked in. Patrick is also Zavok in Sonic. I did not know that as well. Dude gets around for real. Okay. Pour it out. Nothing fall on the floor, please. Uh-oh. Sora just lost her head. It's okay. We good. We in it. Okay. There's one. And there is... I'm going to bring this over here so it's easier for me to see what people say. We good. All right. So, we got that. And some Heluva fanboy. Thank you so very much for dropping by. Ajax, my favorite of the original 6 ninja is... Oftentimes it's been Jay, but I think it's starting to become Zane. I would say my favorites are definitely Jay and Zane. But I like them all for one reason or another. You know what? I think I know where it comes from, Nova. As hectic as it can be at times, there's still like a calming order of being able to see things come together. Because as an adult, life is often like, everything's on fire. Oh no! But to have these moments of like, yes, I'm putting things in place. The vision is growing. All is as it should be. That's nice. I like that. And I'm glad that you're enjoying this. Right. So, where are we at with bag 5? Oh, yes. The red panda dish. I got this in California. I want to say maybe about 6 years ago. And I am so glad that it has never broken, because it very rarely gets picked up off of here. And I'm glad now I have this camera. Well, I'm using my phone as the alternate camera. Now you get the top-down view that you can see it all properly. Okay, bag 5. Dump out all the pieces. Let's make Sora. Okay, Sora. Time to be Sora. You are a very good character, and I like your journey. I really have enjoyed her origin story. Everything with her as a child and not really feeling she meshes well with the culture of her city and who her parents want her to be. I feel like that is something that a lot of kids are gonna be able to relate to. And stories like that are important. You can't always be who someone else wants you to be, especially if what they want for you is harmful to you and to others. And it's good to be able to find a sense of self that is your own. As long as, once again, you are embracing kindness, not just to others, but also to yourself. The Legos should all be in the bowl. Maybe. But what if instead some of them were in a bowl? Or some of them were in a red panda dish? Okay, we've got a Sora. Hello, Sora. I'm gonna let you stay right here. Where did I put the other guys that finished? There y'all are. There y'all are. Nokt, you don't even need to hold that. You can hang out here with your new bestie, Sora. I'm sure that's gonna go wonderfully. Arin, you can get over here too. Alright. There's definitely some of the Arin voice in my own voice. He definitely sounds more youthful. He does not have as much of my whatever accent I have going on. But there are definitely some traits there. I go a little bit higher and kind of perkier, and the whatever the heck accent that is going on goes away, and then it's Arin. Alright, so I'm gonna put the black ones. I'm very, very sorry. I still love you equally, but it is just the purposes of putting the Lego together. I will have you separate just for Lego purposes. It doesn't make you any less valuable. It's just easier to organize this way. Alright, so Lego Jack, thank you so much for dropping by. Moss says, in drama class, me and a friend played a scene where my abundant voice cracks finally became useful to sell the scene. Alright! That is awesome. That is fantastic. And I will tell anybody this, because I've heard people say, oh, I have a terrible voice for voice acting. No, your voice is yours. And everyone is unique, and uniqueness can be a wonderful thing. There is an actor whose name is escaping me right now, but many would say he has a very, very no, I'm not gonna say many would say, because that would be false. Some might think, oh, if you just heard this guy talk, he's got a very, very terrible voice for voice acting. His name is Matt something. And he's just kind of got this really scratchy voice where he sounds like this. And he played the role of Badger Mayhew in Breaking Bad. But because he's got that sort of unique sound, it actually applies well for a lot of different cartoon characters, as well as him just playing a version of himself. As long as you can be a believable you, that is a big part of what matters in the long run. And that actor went on to be in the Final Fantasy remake. He was Gunther in Kick Buttowski, and he works in quite a lot of cartoon roles. What editing software do you use for your videos? I sometimes use Sony Vegas, but I barely know how to use it. And I think its name changed, where it's just kind of known as like Movie Studio now. What if Nokt met King Vangelis? Or are you referring to the Skull Sorcerer? I do believe that there would be some competition for power. I can't imagine they would be the best of buddies. But it would be fun to think about. I'm just not that gifted as a writer, so I can't really imagine exactly what scenarios would happen. I don't have a voice that would fit for voice acting. I think anybody technically can. You say that, but I think there is just the right character that is right for somebody out there. And it could be a character who, again, is a lot like you. Or maybe not. But I 100% believe there is no voice out there that you cannot find a character for. Whiska, I will try my best. Thank you so very much for dropping by. Have a wonderful night. You wonderful night. Okay, so let's start with this piece right here. And the camera is looking good. I like this camera style for the most part. But what if I were to show a little bit less of the cats and more of the Lego? That's good. I like that. I'm gonna stick with that. All right. Which Arin ninja suit do you like more? I would probably say his season 3 stuff. I like that. But my favorite one is, I really like his like pre-ninja outfit. I really like that. Okay. I'd also have to act. I'd be quite rubbish. You say that. But I think that everybody with the right motivation can at least play a version of themselves. Sometimes you just kind of need that sort of push to get you into believing the moment and the words that you're reading. But I think everybody's got it in them. Even you. Where's Sora? Sora's right here. Sorry, Epic Gamer, I can't take personal messages to Doc Wyatt. I have had people ask me to do that before, and I'm like, if I do it for one person, I'll feel like I gotta do it for everybody. Sorry about that. The best way to try to get him a message is to be on the blue sky. Alright, I need one of those. Let's go with that. Should LeBron voice a Ninjago character? I would be cool with that, but I would rather it be Steph Curry because that's my homie. But I would still accept LeBron. Thus far, I can say that I have been in a production with a NBA player before. I have been in everybody's favorite show that everybody's heard of, Shaq's Garage,
where Shaquille O'Neal basically played himself, as well as a truck by the name of Big Diesel.
And I was the mechanic who looks exactly like my dad, and his name was Dr. Grease.
My favorite season of Ninjago from before Dragon's Rising, not including Master of the Mountain. I haven't seen any other full seasons other than Crystallized, which I was also in. I really liked the episode of Ninjago Confidential from... I forget the name of that season, but I enjoyed that. It was the Unagami stuff where they go into the video game. I liked that episode, but I haven't seen any other full seasons. Let's see. Thinking of moving from Blue Sky to Twitter because Twitter is... or moving to Blue Sky from Twitter because Twitter... Yeah, Twitter has problems. But it still does have the larger user base. That's why I've still been there, and I try to post to both, except for when I forget to. But I can't easily see myself giving up like 30,000 followers. It took me many years to get here, so I'm just like, okay, I'll keep posting, but I'm not going to give the guy who already has way too much money, I'm not going to give him more of my money. Alright, I have been so slow to start this out. I'm gonna get there. Prime Empire, that's the one. Thank you so very much. What do I think of the leaked episodes? Haven't watched them, and I don't want to talk about them, so please don't talk about them. For anybody who has not watched them yet, I encourage people to wait for the official release, because if our numbers do well on Netflix, that increases our chances of getting to do more Ninjago, and I would like to get to do more Ninjago. What's my favorite team from what, Silly? Okay, and the red one. That's not it. Where are you hiding? I know you're in there. That's not you. Okay, maybe I will put some of the red ones over here. Some of them, just the smaller ones. What's your favorite season of Dragon's Rising? Honestly, the third one so far, which I've only seen the first half of. What's my sport team? It is basketball. It is the Golden State Warriors of basketball. That is where Stephen Curry plays, and my middle name may as well be at this point Deven Christian. Did you know I went to school with Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors? Mack. I'm working on having that changed to be my legal full name. Working on it. Right. Let's see. But yes, my original dream was to be a basketball player. I just did not grow tall enough for that to be very possible. Not to mention, I was very, very good at one particular thing, but not all of the things I would need to be good at to be a professional basketball player. Oh, no wonder. I was looking for a red piece. That one is brownish. That makes sense. No wonder I couldn't find it. Question, what do you think Arin's elemental power is going to be? Honestly, it's not something that I've thought about, because I consider his elemental power to be pie. That's what I'm going with. Lava would be cool, but the reason I have a tough time picturing it is because we already have fire and we already have heat, and lava is just so close to that sort of area. So I would think it would be something kind of different. Wait a minute. I remember I was asked a question at Comic-Con. I don't remember if this was about what my elemental power would be or what Arin's would be. But I came up with the elemental power of growth. Like helping plants bloom or helping people grow. Not physically, well maybe, that could be weird. But emotionally, in their maturity, things and whatnot. I like the concept of growth though. If it ties into nature and plants, that could be cool. That could be cool. Did Ninjago get inspired by Avatar: The Last Airbender? I don't know. I don't think so. I think they were just like ninjas. But who knows? Maybe it did. No idea why they decided to spell Arin that way. Ethan, you're 14 and 6'2". I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous. How do you feel about that? Is that something that you're proud of, or you're just like, whatever? Or do you not like being so tall? I wish I were that tall. I definitely wish I were. Maybe then I'd still be playing basketball. Oh my. Okay, I've got those things in place. I don't want to forget something important. Let's not forget something important over here. Alright, I understand. I see the assignment. I see the vision. At least I hope I see the vision. Do I see the vision? Did I put that on wrong? I did put that on wrong. Oh my goodness. Come on, Deven, man. Get it together. You can't go at this pace and actually get Thunderfang done within the time that you would like to. Would you consider watching Superman and Lois? It's a great show. I have heard good things. I am more tempted to watch My Adventures with Superman, the animated series, because I have some friends who have done voices on that, and I would like to be supportive of them. It is so hard for me to consistently watch any show these days, even the ones that I work on. There's just so much in so little time. Right, let's see. I still have not seen every episode of Bakugan that I've been in. Haven't seen every episode of Beyblade. Haven't seen every episode of Grossology, although I think I saw all of them except for 2. And haven't seen every episode of Total Drama Rama. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, I've got the sides over there. That's where it should be. You wish you could be a basketball player by now, Dev? Could be chance because you're good at basketball. That's something. Yeah. Oh, the problem is, most basketball players retire at age 28 is the average retirement age. I am 37, the same age as Steph Curry. Did you know I went to school with him? And he is considered an old man by basketball standards. So I think it's a little too late for that to happen for me professionally. Maybe I could go to the gym and play some basketball there and get embarrassed again, which is what happened last time I did. But you know, at least that one is possible. But as far as a career goes, like it's too late now. But I could not be happier for him because he's out there doing what I want to do. So I kind of feel like I get to live out that dream through his success. Right. There's one, there's the other. Okay. Get it together. Get it together. Literally get it together by building the pieces. That doesn't go there. No, don't fall off. Don't fall off. I'm gonna need you to stay focused, man. I'm gonna need you to stay focused. I'm gonna need you to stay locked in. Ooh wee. Did I do it right? Please tell me I did it right. I think I did it right. Okay. What are some your moments from the 2010s era? Like moments of like what? Like anything? Voice acting? I'm thinking of that song too. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I never knew any more words to the song. I don't even know who it's by, but I'm glad there's somebody else who knows that song. How did your voice acting journey begin? Like, did you used to voice act for a show or Netflix show when you were a kid? It all started in 2003, 4-ish, when I was around 15-ish years old. I ran the Samurai Pizza Cats fan community, and somebody was making a fan game. They wanted voices for it, and I did some of the voices. And prior to that, somebody posted the voice demos of the actors in that show, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Maybe I can do it. And then I did voices on Newgrounds for about 14 months. I just did free stuff for people's fan projects and whatnot and school projects. And then I ended up taking a voice acting workshop, and the instructor liked me so much she referred me to her agency. That was an instructor by the name of Sunday Muse, and then I think after 14 months of actually trying to do it professionally, then I got my first role in the show Grossology. I started working on that in January 2006, where I played the role of a character named Lab Rat, where I was doing an impression of Chris Tucker from Rush Hour. Lee, man, what you doing? We all gonna die. And 19 years later, I'm still here doing this. Oh, that's weird. Something you posted got muted. And you don't say the swears. I don't. Sometimes this stuff can be weird, and we'll be like, "That's a swear," even though it wasn't. I can't find what that is. It's not showing me anything of that caliber. But I appreciate you being very wholesome. Yes, it could be a word that is sometimes used in a bad way, or sometimes it's a part of a word that is sometimes used in a bad way. Either way, you're cool. You always have been. You're cool. Always have been. Right. Yes, Rush Hour is absolutely based. So many of my character voices and my comedy style I owe to Chris Tucker. Did I mess something up again? Oh, don't tell me I messed something up again before I put these side pieces on. I sure did. It's just one of those days. Alright. That's okay. I'm gonna put you... Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. I think. Yes, I do get it.
Let's get it. I'm panicking. The boy is panicking. This is right. Okay. Now I understand. I could see Sora listening to Michael Jackson. Yeah, Sora and Arin. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting there. Now we're going places. Now we're not thinking with portals. Oh yes, I love the ghost stories mentioned because Samurai Pizza Cats totally had the ghost stories treatment long before ghost stories. Just make up whatever, and they sure did. It was beautiful. All right, now I need some sort of pyramid style figure. I got you. I got you. You going in? All right. And then we take this one. What time is it right now? I can definitely stand to go faster. Alright, I need this searchlight style looking thing. We're gonna get two of you. You looking straight ahead. Who do I think Arin likes in Lego Ninjago? As of now, I don't think that's where his head is at. I think everything for him right now is find parents. Find parents. Find parents. But who knows? Maybe that'll change in time. And once again, no spoilers for anybody who's seen the second half of season 3, because that's not supposed to be out yet. Please support the official release. We ain't gonna talk about that. Let's see. So, this can go in there. This can go in there, and that can go in here. Maybe not that one, 'cause it's just too big. Alright. Who is your favorite character to voice? Arin, Nokt, or Thunderfang? That's actually a very, very good question. They are all pretty easy for me to do. Arin is my favorite character. You know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say Nokt, because he just has such a pleasing voice. Not only is it really, 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 really easy for me to do vocally, I kind of like the limitations within him. Like, he's normally very soft and soothing, so I get to find ways to be sinister within that. I enjoy that. It's sort of like pet the evil kitten at all times while talking. Do I have more of a knack for hero characters or villains? Both of them are easy for me, honestly. But there's not really a lot of stuff that challenges me as a performer, but I would still say it's more difficult to be a hero, because if people hate your villain, great. If people love your villain, great. If people love your hero, great. If people hate your hero, not so great. So, and that can be dependent on the writing. That can have nothing to do with you as a performer. But it's definitely more of a challenge for the audience to get them to accept you as a hero, because you can't be hated as a hero. Am I going to get any of the Somersets? Maybe. I haven't looked them up. We'll see. We'll see. I would like to build more Legos. I enjoy building Legos. Right. Okay, sticker time. I don't know where my stickers is at. We might have to deal with that later. Hello? Stickers. Stickers, are you here? Are you here? You're not in the box. Stickers! Why hast thou forsaken me? Alright, we're gonna deal with the stickers another time. I'm just gonna put things without stickers on them. Hooray. Alright, you are getting over here. That doesn't fit there, does it? It does. Wow. Okay. Get in there. Invisible sticker time. It is only slightly misaligned. Only slightly. This is fine. It's fine. Right. So now that we've done that, which has definitely been done, back to the little things. It's the little things that really matter. And I see the place for you is right here. I should try to be more. That is a good alignment. I need to stay here. Okay. Stickers are your least favorite part of the building process. I usually enjoy it. Well, no, wait, that's probably false. I like taking them off of the sticker sheet, and then I get extremely nervous and anxious when I actually have to put them down on the thing, because everything ends up getting misaligned so very often. Part of the sticker process is one of my favorite parts. Part of it. Hooray! Okay, so then we've got. I'm missing a lot of steps. I need to slow my roll here, because it's possible I wasn't supposed to put those on there yet. Was I supposed to put those on there yet? Ooh, no, I was not. No, I was not. Oh boy. I'm skipping steps and I'm giving myself problems. Let's not, as the kids say, skippity all the important steps that I need. Did I do it right? Did I riz correctly? Hell of a fanboy, thank you so much for dropping by. With your phone on that low power, I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day or night. Okay, that is good. Ninja Master, thank you so very much. You can do the Nokt voice all the time, anytime. I am honored and flattered that anybody would want to go around doing imitations of characters that I originated the voices for. That is very, very cool for me, because that's something that I grew up doing. Nova, it is definitely late o'clock, but I appreciate you dropping by as always, as literal always. Thank you for being so very awesome. And you have yourself a good night. Okay, there we go. This is good. This is progress happening. Progress is happening. I like when progress is happening, and when I don't have to undo it and revert to things that I'd already done before. Yes, nice, sweet. Okay. Maybe it's about time I kick things into overdrive. That one, go right here. And then we are going to get a little spiky. Nokt and Optimus Prime voice easy. Those are very, very far apart, so that's an impressive show of range.
Optimus requires you to go very, very deep.
Whereas, that's not. whereas Nokt is very soothing and very, very breathy and calming. So I am very impressed. Very impressed. Do I think season 4 could have Jay have his memory? Well, look, I won't speculate about what I do know or don't know. Also, I forgot about a lot of what happens in the episodes I've already recorded anyways. But I hope Jay gets his memories back. I'll give you that. I've never really been good at predicting what I think will happen anyways. But I would like Jay to get his memories back. He has been, initially was my favorite ninja. Might not be anymore, but he is still wonderful. He amuses me. Okay, what is this? What actually have we made? What have we actually made? I have no idea. But I'm gonna put you aside for now. Let's go faster. Come on, step it up! So I'm gonna take this and say Beetlejuice 3 times. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I wasn't even allowed to see Beetlejuice as a kid. Caribbean families, we get, I should be in my Caribbean accent now. Caribbean family would get really, really, really careful about playing around with ghost and spirit and duppy. So we're not messing with that. I'm allowed to see Beetlejuice now. And I did enjoy it kind of. But there were still parts of me in my upbringing that are like, I get the gibberless. Would you play basketball with Adam Sandler? He would probably make a fool out of me. But if I was ever invited to, by some odd reason, I'd do it. I would definitely do it. And I would be very embarrassed and be reminded why it is best that I stay retired from basketball. Oh man, but the memories I have, the memories of when I was actually competitive, are very, very nice memories that no one will ever be able to take away from me, Edward Bosco, no matter how hard you try. No one. Not even Edward Bosco. Let's see. So, we got that. Okay, now I'm actually moving forward. This is nice. I hope I can keep this up. Because that would be very good. What you making? Ajax says Team J always best of the OG Ninja. Based opinion. Absolutely based. Oh, Midna, yeah, same energy. Like, there are things I can enjoy about the performances and the work that went into them. And the sets and everything, but the aesthetic is not my preferred aesthetic. It never has been. Part of that is just conditioning from Caribbean culture, and we not play with duppy, we not play with the spirits, and I just always liked kind of a cleaner aesthetic anyways. Tim Burton's style has never really been something that meshed well with me. Let's see. Not a spiky spikes. Okay, we are making some claw style something or other. Let's get it. That's fine. Something mama no allow baby Midna to watch. I appreciate it, yes. At times parents have some good ideas. And our goal should always be to say, hey, like how can we improve upon what we learned for our parents and share that with people we come into contact with in the future. And yeah, I would say in that instance, again, not everybody's gonna feel that same way. It's a matter what works with you personally, but personally, I'm glad that Mama Mack guided me that way. And Mama Raccoon coincidentally was the same way with Rocky. What's your least favorite episode of Sonic Prime? Don't know. Honestly, don't know. I just know my favorites, which are Avoid the Void and Double Trouble. Because that's the thing. The ones that I don't really like very much, which I don't even think those exist. But generally, things that I don't like very much, I just don't really remember them. The things that I love are the things that stick with me. All right, let's put one more claw. Snippity snap. I love that sound.
Am I able to do Elmo voice?
That's probably the best you're gonna get. It's very rare I try to do that. But there
is my Elmo.
When do we hear the results of the nomination? Has it already been announced? I am going to be at an actual award ceremony on Thursday this upcoming week, and I'm gonna find out live there. I don't know if it's gonna be available to the public to view on a stream or something. I know it has in previous years, but maybe or maybe not this one. But I'm gonna find out right there, and I should probably prepare a speech, maybe, just in case. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. But I will share it in the server and on the social medias if I know exactly what's going down. Oh, this connects and becomes a whole arm thing. That's cool. I like that. So this just randomly just goes anywhere? This thing? This inhibitor ring? Okay. That's actually awesome. Oh, it's just some jewelry. Or maybe it is an inhibitor ring. I don't know. Well, that's neat. I like that. Okay, now the chains that bind. What do we do with you? What do we do with you? Okay. Pizarra says, "Yeah, what's up, Doc?" I do love me some Bugs Bunny, although Daffy is my #1 guy. That was actually a voice that I ended up doing in one of my earliest practice Newgrounds roles, amateur roles. Somebody made a fan cartoon based on Tiny Toon Adventures,
And I did the voice of Bugs Bunny in that.
Granted, 20 years later, I could do it significantly better nowadays, but still served as just valuable practice with challenging myself and studying those who came before me. Okay, we have the chain. I don't know how to perfectly get it all. It doesn't need to be a particular way, whatever. Oh, snap. I think we are doing an inhibitor ring style thing. Something connects to the ring? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. So we're getting these little thingy-majingies. And one of them's gonna go over here. Did I see the new Ninjago spin-off show trailer? Yes, the Monstrosities Legends thing. I did see that, and that was absolutely amazing. And Vincent Tong was amazing because of course he is. And those graphics though, that is not what I expected. I thought it was just gonna look like any other old Lego Ninjago stuff, which looks great. But oh my gosh, they went in with that 2D style. And I'm loving it, and I am hyped to see that. I don't even know if I'm in it. I'm just hyped to see it. To know how I can start my journey to be a voice actor, there's a couple good resources you can check out. One of which is a website called iwanttobeavoiceactor.com. Another of which is the voiceactingclub.com, which is where I started out, kind of. I started out on the Newgrounds version, but there are lots of great resources you'll find there, as well as the Discord server, lots of tutorials, and there are also projects there that one can try out for, in addition to connecting with other aspiring voice actors, and you can all learn and grow together. Spin-off show, I mean, it looks very anime. I don't know. I literally don't know what to expect, but I like what I'm seeing. Okay, so now we are connecting to this inhibitor ring of sorts. That is gonna snap right in there. And then the other one is, what? Oh, it snaps onto the thick part. Cool. Snap. And this is gonna then go on to its own little thingy-majingy. Alright. Wait, I put that in the wrong place. I definitely put that in the wrong place. Get out of there. Get out of there, yo. Come on. Ow. There we go. I don't know why I went into Three Stooges mode, but it felt necessary. Alright. So, there we go. That goes in there. And then that's gonna snap on here. Snap! Ninja Aura, absolutely. I remember you. You've been around the last couple times. It's good to see you. And yeah, Minako Cat, I was thinking Monkey Kid as well. I'm curious if it's the same people who are doing the animation. But it looks very good. Okay, is this arm is going in? Oh, we going in. We going in. Alright, homie about to get armed. Oh, okay. Here we go. This goes on the right side. Lock in, baby. Lock in. Yes. And leg in as well. Leg in. Drag in. Snap, snappity, snap, snap. Oh, we getting some dragoning happen. Dragoning is happening. I hope that this is not his face. That's not a very intimidating face. Kind of looks like a stubby-nosed, I'm gonna say some weird sort of crocodile-like thing, but no. I don't see much crocodile in there. I don't know what I see in there. But we are so close. Oh, we are so close. Okay, I'm making another arm with what I have there. Thoughts on Ninjago Legends? I love what I've seen. I don't even know if I'm in it, but I just know I love what I've seen. And I will be watching it. I will most definitely be watching it. I like that Thunderfang is not falling down. That's very good. You seeing Thunderbolt soon? It got good reviews, so it actually has a chance of being seen by me. I am on super duper Marvel burnout mode, so I haven't been like, I gotta see this. But the good reviews increase the chances of it happening. But there are other movies that I need to see first. I need to see, which is not a movie for the kiddies. I need to see Sinners. From everything I've heard, it is a fantastic film. Some of the violence that I have heard is there does concern me. But I've heard it's got some really, really deep-rooted stuff to say. So I want to see it for that purpose. When are your next streams? My streams are every Go Fast Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and Spin Dash Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Or in this case, we're doing Thunderfang Friday and Spinjitzu Sunday. And those are 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, and then Raccoon streams on Tuesday, Raccoon Tuesday. Let's see. I'm legally required to mention him. Otherwise, there are problems. Okay, so going there, and now what's great, when I have to build the other limb, I can remember all of the mistakes that I made last time, and I'm a lot less likely to repeat them. I hope I can get done by 10 o'clock so I can go see some basketball. No, that's fine. It's fine. Nothing was lost. Everything is as it should be. Okay. Get this right. Here we go. All right. I need a bowl. I have a plate. I should just put everything. Why don't I have everything in the plate? I will put more things in the plate. More things in the plate. There we go. What could possibly go wrong? Do I like Spider-Man? Spider-Man's cool. I have yet to meet a version of Spider-Man that I didn't like.
Even the one from the 60s, where he had super duper deep voice, and it was very, very corny.
Still had a really catchy theme song, and some very, very talented performers. Am I gonna watch the Warriors-Rockets game tonight? Bet. Absolutely. Oh, I'm worried about the Warriors being up 3-1. I'm scared. I'm scared because I think that Steve Kerr is making some terrible decisions. I think that Coach Kerr is not putting them in the best position to win, and they are way too small, and they need some bigger guys. I feel very strongly about that. I don't want them doing the thing that happened with LeBron in 2016. That was a bad time for me. If smart coaching happens, they can win. If smart coaching happens and Stephen doesn't get injured because they're trying to intentionally injure him on the Houston Rockets, they can win. I hope he doesn't get injured. Do I like horror movies? 99% of the time, no. I like Get Out by Jordan Peele. That's pretty much the only horror movie where I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to watch this again. I don't like when the bad, violent blood things happen to people for the most part. Not very much. Your boy Adrian, yo, what's poppin'? What's good, homie? I'm doing all right. How's things with you, man? What's up with it? I can't remember if I saw the trailer. I think I did see the Karate Kid trailer. I might see it. I did see the first Karate Kid movie and I enjoyed it. I never saw the second one and I didn't see Cobra Kai. But I would like to see more. What if LeBron joined the Houston Rockets? It's not happening. So I don't even think about that. But it would be a problem if he did. I wouldn't put it past him to join the Golden State Warriors because he really, really likes playing with Stephen, and Stephen is not leaving at all. And he really, really liked playing with Stephen for the first time. Well, did so in the All-Star game, but in the Olympics was the first serious competitive time with them as teammates, and he liked it. He definitely liked it a lot. So I will happily accept LeBron on my team that I support. Do I know of Devil May Cry? Oh yes. Not a game that really interests me so much, but I am familiar with it because it definitely has some inspiration from that game made its way into Beautiful Joe, which is one of my favorite games of all time, and had some of the same people work on it. Is that all I need for that part? No, there's still that searchlight looking stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. And then after this, there's only the head bag, which is chock full of heady goodness. So I'm looking forward to wrapping this up. Oh my goodness, I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm finally so close. All right. You can get in there. You can get in there. What lightsaber color would you pick in the Star Wars universe? Probably blue. Probably blue. Maybe gold or silver. Either one. I think I'm gonna go with blue. Would you like to go to Australia? I'd love to go to Australia. I have a couple very, very good friends over there. You should play in the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. Oh, me playing basketball is embarrassing now. It's nice of you to suggest that, though. Very nice of you to suggest that. But I'm comfortable in my watching spot. That works well for me. And what is kind of a very, very unique thing, though, is there has been a Sonic actor who's taken part in NBA All-Star Weekend. Jaleel White won a dunk contest against Alfonso Ribeiro, Carlton Banks from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So that's a kind of a neat basketball connection going on over there. Is this gonna fit here? Yes, please do. I think. No, maybe not. Okay, we'll figure it out. How goes the build? We're getting there. Falcon, thank you so much for dropping by. And I am so proud of you for that showing that you got to have recently. Just keep up the amazing work. I know you will. I'm saying it like you're not going to. I know you're going to anyways. But once again, I love seeing the way Lego has been able to inspire and influence others, and you are going to continue to do so many great things. I would like more of Nokt as well, Ice Master. I'm right there with you. Okay. Who wins in the fight? Fugidove or all the ninjas in their prime plus Wu and Garmadon? Fugidove wins. Fugidove wins. You can't beat Fugidove. He is the squirrel girl of Ninjago as far as I'm concerned. He is perfection. You can't improve on that. He is the ultimate perfect being, and no harm can, the ultimate perfect being in the Lego universe. And no harm can and should and will befall him. Alright, there we go. Yes. Yes. I thought I just put, oh, it's because the thing fell off. The thing fell off. That yes was way too soon. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. It is almost time to get this homie ahead in life. Alright. And the red thing here. Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, very yes! Ninja Aura says, wanted to thank you. You are an inspiration to me, and it's an honor to be in the same stream as you. Thank you so very much for sharing that. Honestly, it's comments like that that make this whole thing so worthwhile to me. As many know, my natural state is shy kid who really doesn't like being the focus of attention and never would have imagined himself in this kind of position. So if I can help inspire anybody, bring joy to anybody in any sort of way, That's more than I ever thought that I'd be able to achieve. So I'm very, very grateful to hear that from you. How far am I with Thunderfang? Oh, we are so close, baby. We are so close, baby. Look at this dude. He just needs another arm and he needs a head, and I'm almost done with the other arm. We are right there. Okay, so what are we doing next? It is you are going right her, and then I like the way we put this right there. And once again, mysterious stickers are not here. Hopefully I find them later on, but we just gonna ignore that for the time being and put more pieces in their place. The master builder after this, you know what? As long as we aren't keeping a time on things, I will happily accept that title, and I feel there's no way to dispute it. How can it be disputed if we are not measuring time? Thank you for that. Okay, so there is the arm, and now it is time for clap. Yes, get it together. Get it together. I don't need no ball. Nah, we good like that. And then the little hooky things. Little hooky things. How many of them do I need? I need 2. There's 2 of them. Alright. One right there. And another right there. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. What do you say about the voice acting sites to search up? Voiceactingclub.com and I want to be a voiceactor.com. But voiceactingclub.com is a great community where you will find a lot of resources, people, and potential projects to try out for. Ninja Master, thank you so very much for your kind words, for dropping by the stream, and for enjoying Ninjago. I am so grateful to be a part of that show, to be a part of the legacy. The people that I've been able to meet, the stories I've been able to be a part of, it's all just an incredible honor. And I'm very, very grateful to have that in my life. So thank you so very much. You may be thanking me, but I'm thanking you. Alright, is that it as far as that stuff? And I can start building the... Yes, okay, cool. Now, put all the little claw pieces together. Oh, this is good. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the next bag in 15 minutes, so I might end up going the full 3 hours, but that's fine. That is fine. Snap in, baby. Snap into a dragon. Oh yeah. Snip, snap, snoop, and not this kind of snoop. Oh yeah. Right. Other than Nokt, who is your favorite Forbidden 5 member? I think it was Drix, who's the one who's like the guy who is Bugs. Is this guy Bugs? That voice and that power is like, that is a menace right there. I do not want to have to deal with someone like that. Okay, so once again, inhibitor ring. Where are you hiding? There you at. Nah, you ain't gonna get me like that today. You are not gonna get me like that today. Now, I just need to make sure I have this on right. that goes this way. Y'all go that way. And it's like that. Yes. Sweet. And once again, we've got our little thingy. Oh, there is not a second part of... The other chain is longer. How come that other chain gets to be longer? What makes it so special? Okay. Kami QD, thank you so much for dropping by. It's always nice to have you here. I hope you have a very good night. Right, so the chains that bind, it is time. Time has come. And do I only need... This is interesting. This is interesting. Things are definitely changing here. Okay. So we about to lock in. We about to lock in. Get locked in. Which is the right direction? Does it matter? Is there a right direction? Is there a wrong direction? Snap. Snap.
Nokt voice. I don't have a go-to Nokt line, and I should probably have one. Other than, you think you can defeat me with a bumblebee?
Which is one of my favorite lines. Thank you, Thomas. How old are you supposed to be to voice at a certain age? As long as you can do it, you can do it. I helped get my niece get cast in a pilot for a show when she was 5 years old. I have directed an actress on a show who I believe was 4 years old. There are some things where they're like, we legally will not let you work on this unless you are 18 or older. There are some things where they're like, you need to be an adult. But there's some things where they're just like, yeah, anybody can do anything as long as you can do the acting good. All right, so let's put this one on here. Time for you to have your own armored adventure. Get in there. Snap. Oh my goodness. Homie starting to look like something. Homie out there starting to look like something. All right, can you stay here and not encroach on Chaos Sonic's territory too much? Please don't fall down, because if you fall down, I'm gonna be very sad. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. I don't think I missed any crucial steps. All right. Oh, it's time for the head bag. It is time for the... Wait, did I miss something? Ah, there's that thing on the bottom of the hand. You can get in there. There you go. There you go. Nice. All right. I think that was everything. Let me double check and make sure I'm not missing something on the side. There could be something missing. Oh, I never put on those side little spikies. Okay. Hold on, I just need to perform a little operation on you, buddy. But you'll be good as new in a moment. Please don't fall off. That'd make me very sad. Alright, there's one. And there's one spiky. And two spikies. Okay, there we go. Now please stay here and don't get into no trouble with Chaos Sonic. I know you are a chaos dragon, so maybe that's gonna happen no matter what. But I like you where you're at right now. Let's see. And Thomas, I'm glad that I inspire you. That is, again, what I strive for out here. Dakota Brown says, sorry I left unannounced. It's all good. I mean, there's a lot of people here, so it's hard to keep track with who leaves and who doesn't. So you can just, anytime you feel like popping in and popping out, you ain't gotta say nothing. I'm just happy to have you here all the same. Is Dr. Eggman and the Chaos Council returning next year? Jeremiah, I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. There are no current plans, as far as I know, for Sonic Prime. So if you ask me what's happening with Sonic Prime, are they gonna do this? Are they gonna do that? My answer is always gonna be, I don't know. I don't know, but I sure hope so. Right. So now let's bring in the very last, the final bag down. Stickers? Stickers? I found the stickers. Okay. You know what that means? Time for pain and suffering. Alright, stickers. Where do they go? I am not sure I know. Alright, I think this one goes over here. Yes. Hey, that was not a total problem. And I even put the right one in the right place. Go me. There's one. Feels like surgery. And there is a slightly strangely placed tube, but it's not so bad. Alright, your turn, buddy. Please do not destroy anything with your tail. Alright. We shall crush them to their doom. Have you thought about doing voices for one of the X-Men? If the opportunity comes along, which I don't expect, it would be cool, but I've never really thought that much about it. And plus, I mean, there's perfectly capable people doing it right now, and I'm glad that a bunch of them from the 90s version got to come back and do it again in X-Men 97. My friend George Booza, who played Beast, would always tell me how much he loved X-Men and how he hoped to get to do it again someday. But he never thought it would actually happen. And it did. Okay, one more. All right, good, very good, very good. Surgical procedure. Oh, no. That's good. That's good. All right. Ninja Aura, I really am just some guy at the end of the day, but I'm grateful that my streams can help bring you some joy. Right. And I will add Dakota Brown. I love me some X-Men. I love that X-Men when it originally came out. And I have been thoroughly enjoying X-Men 97. The build will be finished after this. Yes, there is only one more bag to go, and that will do it for Thunderfang. All right, bag 6, which honestly doesn't seem like it's got that much stuff in it. This is not the most intimidating thing in the universe. All right, please safely be over here. There you go. There you go. Okay. Bag 6. And also wings. And also wings. Made of plastic. They were cloth before. They were on Griefbringer. The last big dragon I made, he had cloth wings, but at least they still look cool. I am some guy who bakes pie. That is indeed correct. That is correct. I'm a pie guy. I even baked a pie for a guy named Kai. Put the pieces in the plate. I mean, I guess I could. I guess. Fine. Alright. Oh, the first thing I do is I'm building a little guy. I think they're the Draconian people. I didn't even know that one of them came with the set, but sure, that's fine. No, I won't put all the pieces in the plate. I'll put some of the pieces in the plate. I want to separate them so they're easier to find. Certain ones. All right. Cool. Some of the pieces can go in the plate. You know what? It makes more sense to put the black ones in there. Not because I have any issue with the black pieces, but because the desk is black-ish, and then the pieces become invisible. So I would like the pieces to not be invisible. Who is my favorite girl? Ninja? Aren't that many, are there? Oh wait, no, Pixel counts. Sora is my favorite, but it's because I know the most about her, probably. But I still think that she's wonderful. I just know very, very little about Nia and very little about Pixel. I still like them, but the attachment isn't there on the same level. How do I think Fujidub would feel about Rogue? I don't know if he would have many opinions. I don't remember. Oh man, I don't remember if I think he did have some like really, really unique experiences with Jay. So maybe I could see him trying to get Jay back. I could see that. Maybe. Oh man, now I just gotta go back and watch all the Fujidub stuff I can all over again, because he's great. I need some bowls. I don't. Why have bowls when you have plates? Why have bowls when you have plates? Plates are practically bowls without the curvature. Okay, I'm gonna put the rest of that'll go in here. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need a bowl. I don't need a bowl. I don't need a bowl. I've made it this far without one. Okay. I think remembering that everyone famous or inspiring or whatnot is just some person somewhere makes it inspiring in its own way. Absolutely, very yes. Everyone is just some guy. And that makes becoming as inspiring or cool as the people you look up to feel all the more achievable. That is the biggest truth, though. That is the biggest truth. As I've said before, it is the Thunderfangs hiding them. It is the Samurai Pizza Cats are the reason I got into voice acting in the first place. And you know, when I actually got to meet two of them, and in one case work with one of them, I wasn't there just like, oh, I am not worthy. Like, they are their own people with their own insecurities, they're in their own things, and people that they're huge fans of and huge geeks about, and pretty much everybody at the end of the day is just some dork in one way or another. But if we get to, once again, help bring joy to somebody else, awesome, that's a huge blessing. And you never know, I'm gonna look at the camera and say this, you could very easily be doing the same thing one day too. I'd have all of everything's on my other monitor now that's not facing the camera. On top of everyone being some guy, those people aren't the character they play. That is true. That is true. Sometimes I've been very fortunate that people have been able to tell the difference, but sometimes the person and the character are very, very, very different. So I've seen sometimes people on the internet get mad, like, "How dare you kill so and so? You should feel ashamed." And they're like, "I didn't write it. I just did the performance. Nobody actually died. I just read what was written." I've seen some people have to deal with that, and nobody should have to deal with that. At the end of the day, they're just people doing a job. Oh no. This might be... Well, some of the pieces are large, but a lot of them are very, 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 very small. I'm slightly intimidated, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. This is gonna work out. Yeah, this is working. It's working. What would your impression of the other members of the Five sound like? I wouldn't do that. Out of respect for my peers, I don't really like to do their voices because they do a great job doing them. But I understand where the curiosity comes from. The most I kind of really do is like, Arin did an impression of Master Wu a couple times, so for the sake of that, like, you have heard
Arin doing his impression of Master Wu. Remember, ninja never quit.
So I could give you that, but that's as far as I'm really comfortable going. Let's see. We get the privilege of talking to Deven, not Sonic or Arin. Those two are fictional. Deven is real. Very, 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 very true. It's very, very rare where a fictional character is also real, as was the case with Raccoon. I didn't know. I didn't know when I initially did his voice that he was an actual real cartoon raccoon doing a, to him, live action performance. I didn't mean to take all the credit, but he's just never let that go. Hey, speaking of street cats, we have a possum in the chat. Thank you so very much for dropping by, possum. There was a possum on my porch a couple nights ago. I'm curious if that was you. I did leave some peanuts out there, and if that was you, I hope you enjoyed the peanuts. If not, thank you for dropping by all the same. And there may be more peanuts left out for you to retrieve if you also like peanuts. Does that go? Okay, this goes here. This goes here. Oh, I'm definitely getting this done within the hour. Why does this thing have a face that's just fire? Okay, you probably can't see it. I'm gonna try to hold it closer to the camera. That's not a face. That's not a face. That is literally just fire. There is one side that is like, that's an angry face. That is an angry... I'm still getting used to this camera stuff. Oh, this is so hard. There we go. That's a face. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to hold this. This is the hardest thing I've probably ever tried to do. That is a face. That is an anger face. Why is the other part just fire? Is that like if you ever want to show people the character when his face has been set on fire? Bizarre. That was way too hard. My apologies to everybody who was like, get your finger out of my face. Get your fingers out of my flippin' face.
Thomas, it's all good. I appreciate you dropping by. Why not the other camera? Because sometimes when I try to put things in front of the other camera, they get all blurry. Until they don't. What? That's way too much detail. What? Okay. Sure. All right. I'm used to that not happening. Okay. All right, camera. Who's apparently a smart camera. I didn't know that. I was not familiar with your game. My goodness, that was wild. But yes, here's the other side where it's just fire. It's just a fire. Okay, now I know about that. Now I know about that. Where the camera is just like, what if good graphics? Okay. What's my favorite Ninjago weapon? I think that the prismatic blades are pretty cool. I was as terrified as you were, Moss. I was not ready for that. Camera just like, hey, guess what? Good graphics! And alright. Okay. Will I ever build the Ninjago City playsets? Those are humongous and will take me a bajillion years and costs more than I would like to pay. But well worth it for people who are into collecting and building like that. That's not me. I will be never done building if that were to happen. Okay. Helmet mask. I see you. And you go on here. You are like that. Alright? And if you mess with the dragon, you get the horns. So we will get the horns. Despite not really messing with the dragon. If anything, we helped welcome him into this reality. Okay. There you go. There you go. Alright, little dragon guy, you are now here. You are now there. Okay. Sweet. It's too hard to see Nokt. Get over here, Nokt. Get over here. Is it wrong that I built Thunderfang in 30 minutes while watching a movie? To me, yes. But to everybody else in the world, no, you did an incredible job and you did it probably the way it's supposed to be done. So, bravo. I salute you, Ninjago Arc. Right. Camera should autofocus on closer up items if you can hide what it was focusing on before. Like if you hold the figure up in front of your palm. What if I tried that? Wait, that's too... No, probably didn't mean the mini figure. Probably meant the big figure. I might experiment with this later off stream. What's my favorite voice line as Arin? It's hard to immediately think of all my favorites, but I do really like the ones that I ad-libbed, such as when everybody thought that Arin was gonna be all dark and emo and moody. What do you see? Him spoon feeding or chopstick feeding sushi into Lord Roz's face, and he's like, "Here comes the bounty." I love that. I love that. I love that they kept that and they put it in the show. And of course, there's the, "You mean you don't want this freshly baked pie with roasted snowberries from the Netherrealm? Fine, I guess I'll just have to toss it. Maybe the dogs are hungry. Maybe the raccoons." I am very happy they kept that last sentence in, and Rocky was very happy too to know that Arin canonically would give a pie to a raccoon. All right, we are building the chains that bind, and it's going to be sticker time very soon too. Oh, the sword is yours. Here you go. Have your sword. That's a very big sword. That's a very nice sword, if I do say so myself. That's a chunky sword. Ninjago swords are not usually this chunky. Snap.
No, when I said snap, I didn't mean I wanted your head to come off. Other snap. 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 Cerberus snap. Yeah. There we go. And I took it right off by mistake. Go me. Pop, crackle, snap. Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Very good. Excellent. All right, now what do we got? What is the necklace I'm wearing? It is Bluey McSpeedfast. I move at a relatively quick pace. I wear every day. I have one of 4 necklaces that I wear. I have the 2 Sonic ones from King Ice. The other one I have is Sonic Running. And then I have a gold raccoon one and I have a silver raccoon one. Depending on what I am wearing, I wear one of those 4. Oh, we are so close. We are so close now. Let's get it. Okay. So, we have got our foundation. That's not you are the chosen one. And then I need a little bit of gold in my life. Those aren't the right pieces. That's the right pieces. And it's going to turn inward. Just like that. Just like that. Alright. And then we're making like a little step ladder style. That's fun. Turn it upside down. The thing got turned upside down. And that's gonna go there. You can get in here. Alright. Get me another one of those, baby. Get me another one of those, baby. I know you in there. I know you in there. You can't hide. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. There we go. Thank you so much, Ninja Master. And Ninja Aura, it's all good. I appreciate that you were able to drop on by as always. My favorite Ninjago Dragons Rising set is probably this one. This is definitely the most extensive one that I have built so far. And it's coming together very nicely, if I do say so myself. So, turn you back around, turn around. And then we put a little thing right there. Dans le centre. In the center. Isn't my French impressive for first grades? No, I'm not even at first grade. Alright, there we go. So locked in with that. And then these 2 things that go up B. That's 1. And that's 2. Yes. Yes. Sweet deal. Sorry, Thomas L. I'm not really doing so much on the voice requesty thing like that. If it's stuff that's in the show, I'm more likely to say it. But I'm trying to not make Sega mad because they do follow me. And I don't know if they have ninjas like Nintendo does, but it's always better safe than sorry. Will I be live tomorrow? No, next stream is going to be on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Probably playing some Lego Brawls because I'm about to be done with this. Alright. Oh, snap. And Steph420_. Thank you so very much for the follow. I very, very much appreciate you dropping by on this Thunderfang Friday, where I am building Thunderfang. How much do I keep up with really remember from Dragons Rising? I've watched every episode that has officially come out so far. I can't say I remember them extremely vividly because, again, my brain is always bouncing back and forth between different shows, different scripts, different characters in different universes. But it's still relatively fresh what I've seen thus far, and I do thoroughly enjoy the show. I am going to watch every episode, which I can't say for everything I've ever worked on, because there's just so much stuff. Hathor, thank you so much for dropping by. It is so good to see you once again. How are you doing? When will I get back to 06? When will I get back to... you mean when will I get back to the year 2006? Well, I mean, there's no point looking back, right? We're in 2025 now, so you can't go back to 2006. So it's a whole new era, whole new decade. Everything's different. That's what you meant, right? I answered your question. What do I know about the 100 men versus gorilla thing? I vaguely know of it. I've heard it mentioned, but I don't really understand it.
Possum, I'm glad you enjoy the voice for Thunderfang, which is, again, very, very much influenced by Vincent Price, because that is what they asked us to do during our auditions. I didn't think I'd actually get it because I didn't think they'd actually want that.
Because sometimes they say they want something and then you do it, and then they say, no, you did it too well. We wanted something kind of like that. Not exactly that. But in this case, they liked it. Pizza is good. What do you have on the pizza? What is on your pizza? I am quite a fan of pizza. My favorite pizza is my specialty, the chili pizza, where instead of sauce, you have chili. I know Raccoon will claim that he invented that, but that is not true. He got the idea from me. I'm sure I'm not the first and only person to do it, however. I mean, I finished the game from a certain point of view. I'll do the rest. I'll eventually do the rest. I'll do the rest. For those of you not familiar with Vincent Price, if you ever see The Great Mouse Detective,
He was Rattigan in The Great Mouse Detective.
he was the professor from Edward Scissorhands who made Edward Scissorhands, and if you've ever seen the Thriller music video where the ghouls and creatures of the night will give you quite a scary fright. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years. That is Vincent Price's voice, and that is what they wanted. All right, so I've got that thing. And Ninjago Play said, hello, thank you so very much for dropping by. I hope you are having yourself a wonderful day. 40 minutes. Come on, Deven. 40 minutes before basketball. You can do this. Do it for the Warriors. Do it for literally your own hat. All right. There's one. There's two. I said there's two before I even put it in yet. Leftover ravioli is wonderful, honestly. Ravioli is kind of one of those things where I'm like borderline. I think I like it better reheated. I cannot fail the sports get ball. I cannot let that happen. Okay. Good progress. What happens next? There's so many layers and levels to this. Is this gonna glow when I'm done with it? I like how it's glowing there. It had better actually do that. Alright, so I put in A big ring. Time to ring up. I remember that was a line in Sonic Prime, and I can't remember if they took it out. If they took it out or not. But that's one of those moments that always stuck with me. I'm like, I'm saying that? Okay. Let's see. So that is... No, it's not quite center. I don't like it if it's not in the center. It's not in the center. It's weird. Good enough. Alright. Cool. So, we have... more stickers. Of course. I knew it wouldn't be over that easily. The final 2 stickers. Let's get it. So, this is gonna go on... What am I making? Literally, what am I making? When you finish the set one day, you should do a review on it. This is always the weird thing about doing reviews on stuff that you work on. You're definitely not unbiased because you'd like them to give you more money. So, maybe not. I'm not gonna say anything negative about my own essentially employer. But I can say all the things I liked. I liked it. I liked it. It's always a fun challenge. A fun challenge for sure. I will consider it. I would love if Lego gave me free stuff. Please give me good stuff for free, Lego. I'd be very happy. Do you get profit on voice acting? Money for me. Oh, definitely money for me. I would, with all of the hours that I devote, I would definitely want the money. I will say, being on the cartoon side of things makes significantly more money than being on the anime side of things. There is more budget, and essentially all I need to do is work 3 to 4 cartoon episodes a month, and I'm good. Or in fact, with the way things work on the Actra Union style, if I am playing, let's see, if I am playing 3 characters in 1 episode of a thing, even that is like, all right, I'm good for the month. Cool. Would you recommend getting a pay the bills job while also doing voice acting? 100%, because it's really, really difficult to make a living doing this, and it's only getting more and more and more difficult. There is less animated stuff being produced, very sadly, and there's more and more people out there who are like, what if I just type words and steal someone's voice and type words, and then I get the voicey for free? It might not be very good and sound like a human entirely, but it's free. That is something that we have to compete with now as well, the AI being a big problem. So I will tell anybody, very difficult to make a living. It's a very lucky few of us who get to do that. But there's a lot of my colleagues, a lot of my co-stars in various things who are like, well, I guess I gotta go wash dishes at a restaurant now because my last show ended and I don't have a new one. Or I'm gonna, and again, respect to anybody on the grind. There's no looking down on that. There's no shame in that, but it's hard. It's hard, and it's unfortunately just getting harder as of late. There are people who've been doing this for decades, longer than me, who are just like, I make all my money from conventions because I have to. In my case, I make 0 of my money from conventions because I don't have to. The times I've gone to conventions, I've donated all the money. But it's kind of getting scary-ish time for me where I might actually have to start keeping my convention money if I start to do any. We'll see when we get there. But for now, I've got Ninjago, I've got directing for Lila in the loop, and I'm grateful for that. I would love to have more total drama, but currently I do not have more total drama. Let's see. Am I planning to get season 3 part 2 sets? Maybe. I haven't seen them yet. But I would love to have more stuff to build. Okay, so let's get to actually putting these stickers on here. Half an hour, I can do it. I can do this in half an hour. It's not that much. I just gotta stay locked in, baby. Oh, this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. Come on, be aligned there. Stay online. Stay on target. Stay on target. Yes! Oh, that's almost flawless. Oh, I'm very happy about this. I'm very happy about this. Give me way too much detail, camera. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Not today, huh? Not today? Fine. Fine. Alright, whatever. Well, either way, I'm very pleased with how that sticker went on. Okay. And then we have one more piece like that. Yes. Use the palm. Use the palm. It worked. Oh, that's horrifying. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Midna. Thank you for that, Midna. Oh, it's too much graphics. It's way too much graphics. It doesn't seem right. Okay. Hopefully one day I can hire you for my own animation project. That would be really, really cool. But even if that doesn't work out, there are countless amazingly talented people who would no doubt make the most of that opportunity. But I know no matter what, you will keep making stuff, and it wouldn't surprise me from the way you're going. Oh no, don't stick there. The way you're going, I could see you doing some really, really big studio things in the future, where you got all the budget in the universe. And I eagerly await that day. But there have been a few times where people have said, like, but Deven, I want to hire you. I need to hire you. And I'm just like, I'm union. You can't afford me. But I'll get you people who are so good, or I will direct them to be so good that you won't even care that you don't have me no more. There's a lot of people out there who just need the chance. That's not as perfectly laid down as the other one, but it doesn't matter. I have a basketball to watch. It's still pretty solid. Still pretty solid. Horizon, that is very sweet of you to say. You can hold your palm up like a green screen and then hold the piece in front with the other hand. Oh, really? Oh, okay. It's too much light. It's too much light, maybe. Oh, okay. I don't like this level of detail. That's seriously freaking me out. That's freaking me out. I can't do that anymore. It feels wrong. It feels wrong. Thank you for this power, but it's too much power. No one man should have all this power. All right. Now that we're done with that, and we're never, ever going to do that again because it was horrifying. What do I do? Okay, I put things on the bottom of these. I put things on the bottom of this, and it's gonna all wonderfully snap into place. You're gonna go like this. Okay, and there we go. And cool. And then we're gonna do it again on the other side. Too easy. Get in there, you. Am I doing it right? Better be. Alright. One more. Oh, we are so close. We are so close. But this is just the inhibitor ring. I want to get to the head, the true head. Alright, so do you snap on there like that? You do snap on there like that. Snap on there like that. Snap on there like that. Then on the other side, you about to snap on there like that. Eventually. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. And it all starts to come together. All right. So this is going on Buddy's head. Oh, and we have a chain that binds. We have a chain that binds. There is the chain that binds. You can get over here. And one last ring to rule them all. Snap, snap, snap. Oh, you just decided to go together but without snapping. That's fine. You don't have to snap if you don't want to. Okay. Let's see. Maybe you need a mini green screen, like a paper or something. Maybe I could just get like one of those things. I could just nail it to the wall and just pull down a thing like shunk shunk. Maybe I could have one of those. That could be handy. That's actually not the worst idea in the world. And Mini Lux, thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate you dropping on by. Hope you are having yourself a very, very wonderful evening. Or morning, depending on where you are. I have literally no idea. And you don't need to dox yourself. Please don't. Right. Let's see. Moas, thank you so much for dropping by, as always.
It's always a pleasure to have you here.
And I wish you a very non-chaotic, unless it involves chaosonic, rest of your weekend.
Okay, so this is going up on homie's head right now. That is everything I need from that. So you are just going to, how is that? That's going to lock in there. That is going to lock in. I'm going to bring it nice and close so you can see it. And I'm going to actually have it properly in front of the camera. So this slides into place. Yes. All right. Final phase. And this chain that binds is going to, oh, this poor little baby. Why would we do this to him? Oh no. Oh good, he's safe. Oh wait, he's not safe anymore. He's about to be in danger. Okay. Here we go. This is it. Midna, yes, do the important thing. I appreciate you dropping by. And maybe this will actually be done when you get back. But bye-bye for now. And Sibuna, I appreciate you dropping by as well. Thank you as always. All right, let's finish this. Right, so we've got purple piece. Why am I starting out with things that aren't even those things? Why are we starting out with all these other things? Let's start with you. I trust you. I trust you to do your job and do it well. Black thing with the red thing that's gonna go in there. In you go. And that is gonna lock in at the very bottom. Wow. And then we've got things happening. Things is happening. Things is happening. And we got this T-looking piece. About to get it. Hit them bricks. Hit them bricks. We're going to hit them bricks. Rocky Roads, thank you for dropping by. We lose a fox and we gain a fox. It is a pleasure to have you here. I hope that you are doing well. Rocky has shown me some good graphics that you have been doing that I hope to see you advertising, because he and I will both happily boost that, because you are quite good at them graphics. I hope you know that. Okay. So that is locked in. What does that do? What the? Literal what the? Oh, the bottom, the jaw. Oh, dun 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 dun.
Yes, it is I. I finally have the ability to speak. Now finish me. Finish me off once and for all. No, not in the way that sounds like I'm being destroyed. Help me be complete. You complete me. No, not like that. Make me be all of a dragon. There's no way to misinterpret that.
Portfolio video showcasing what I'm working on. I like that. As you should. As you should. You are good like that. And I cannot wait to see it. Same goes for Rocky. Alright. Yes. Good. So now, unless I put this upside down, which I might have done, but I hope I didn't do. Oh! What? This seems to be able to fully close in a way that I'm not currently able to make it fully close. Have I done this correctly? I think I did. I really hope I did this properly and I don't have something on upside down. It looks like I might have something upside down. Let's try this again. I think it's upside down. Let's take that off. And we gonna turn it around. Thoughts on the shippers? As I've said before, and I will say again, my favorite ship is the Bounty. I think that's a really cool ship, and I am glad that I got to have a line about the Bounty, which is my favorite ship. It's a very good ship, very reliable, very sturdy. All right, let's see. Yes, I did. I fixed his face.
You have fixed my face. My face was upside down before.
Sunken ships, I guess, are mysterious for sure, but I really prefer when they're active. But at the same time, there is that element of exploration there. You know what? Sunken ships are valid too. Although I hated the sunken ship in Super Mario RPG, except for the puzzle segment. The music just really wore me down. Okay, so now 20 minutes. Bet I can do that. So we've got this little 3-pronged little thing going on there. Pearls. I think I was able to guess that without even doing all the puzzles for the clue. It took me 1,000,000 years. It was worth it. Do I put one on all 3 parts? No. No, I don't. I got too hasty. I got carried away. Okay. So one of these, you get to have this. Are all these things supposed to be the same size? Yes, they are. Alright, what are we making here? What are we making here? What will you become? I know, Dakota. I tend to not really go in on that subject too much. So that's my way of getting around it. That's my way of getting around it. But you know, as long as what you're doing is wholesome, I'm like have fun. Just don't do anything illegal. Monkey King, he says, "Hey, Deven, did you see the new Somersets?" Not yet, but I've had a lot of people messaging me about them, so maybe I'll take a look. Maybe I'll take a look before we up on out of here, depending on how much time is left. Okay, what do we got? You can... Here, you want to hold your own head for now, buddy? You want to do that? I saw a bee do that once. There you go. Look at you, looking like Megatron from Beast Wars. Yes. Beast Wars Transformers, another show that was very inspirational and influential to me. Well, hey, and speaking of,
Well, that's just prime.
welcome back. I appreciate you dropping by at the perfect time, because now we got Thunderfang looking like Megatron over here. Whoa! Titanium J, thank you so very much for that raid. We have got ourselves a TJ raid. Let's get it. Grab your nearest beverage and hydrate. I will drink a cup of air. There is hydrogen in there, which there is some of that in water. Thank you so very much for the raid. What were you streaming? I hope you had yourself a very good one, and thank you for gracing my community with your community. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Deven Mack. I did the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Prime, as well as Chaos Sonic, Orbot, and Cubot, as well as various characters in the Ninjago series, so you can see over there. And I'm building stuff from Ninjago right here, right now. I am building the dragon Thunderfang, who currently is holding his own head because he cannot support it on his body, but very soon it's gonna be done. Thank you so very much, Indulgent Girl, for the follow, as well as Opok 1264 and No Dak Shack. I love that name.
Shaq is a real good name. I like the name Shaq. It's very cool.
Thank you so very much for dropping on by. You were streaming the Lego, talking about all them new Ninjago set reveals, and you builded a Star Wars polybag. Very cool. Fellow Lego homie up in there. So Titanium J is your name J? Or are we talking Ninjago J? Either way, J is a wonderful name. J for a long time was my favorite ninja. Now it's Arin, and can you blame me? I kind of voice him. Although of the original 6, Zane has gotten up there too. But very good. Did you finish your build? I'm very curious. Or was it just a lot of good progress?
I appreciate that, homie. Thank you so very much. All the same. And also PBJ builds. That sounds delicious. I would love to build me my own PBJ. And again, J is a great name. J is a great letter. J is a great ninja. I love me some J. So I was very happy to see, not spoiling any Ninjago stuff, but I'm liking where things are progressing for him. I'm finding it very, very interesting. You have wonderful taste in ninjas. And once again, thank you so much for dropping by. So I am on what will hopefully be the last portion. No, definitely will be the last portion because I got basketball to watch. Of my build of Thunderfang. I've split it up into 3 streams. This is the 3rd and final one, and we are about to wind it on down. So if you feel like hanging around, by all means, I would love to have you here. But if you gotta take care of yourself, get that drink, get that food, get that rest, whatever, it's all good. But I appreciate you bringing your community here. That is very, very wonderful. Very, very awesome of you, Titanium J. TJ. Which is fun to say. And anybody who's not used to being here, I stream every Go Fast Friday and Spin Dash Sunday, but lately they've been Thunderfang Friday and Spin Jitsu Sunday, and I am legally required to say that there is a raccoon VTuber by the name of Raccoon from a certain terrain of magical expertise, Tome web series. He is the legal co-owner of my channel. There's nothing I can do about that. He streams every Raccoon Tuesday, and he is a very silly, rambunctious lad who does whatever he wants and hopefully doesn't cause trouble for me. But my streams are always Sonic and or Lego Ninjago focused, and he just does whatever. You got Thunderfang in that bag, in your backlog, or you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. Especially if you are way better than me at interacting with chat and also building things, which is one of my greatest weaknesses. But I'm still having a great time with this nonetheless. And Dakota Brown, fellow Lego homie, love to see it, love to see it. All right. So let's see.
And yes, it is Vincent Price. They asked me to sound like Vincent Price for the audition, at which I didn't think they would actually want. I went all in with it, and I'm like, they're not gonna want actually that. They're gonna want something that's kind of, sort of that, and I'm doing it too well. And they're like, wow, you did it really well. Here you go. Have 3 characters in the season. Okay, money for me. All right. Although I would have been super cool with other people getting the role, because I did coach other people, and I thought, honestly, I coached some people who I thought did even better than me. They just didn't sound as much like Vincent Price, but I guess they really wanted that Vincent Price. Okay. So where we at right now? Whatever this is, am I done with what I did before? Also, those of y'all who know how stuff is supposed to get built, hopefully you're not gonna be constantly cringing at my process, which is a process. If you do cringe significantly, I don't blame you one bit. It's like me when I watch people play Beautiful Joe, and I'm like, that's not how. No. Ah. Did I do the evil laugh like in Thriller? You know, I didn't take it from Thriller, but it wouldn't surprise me if it ended up in a similar-ish place. I've been doing imitations of the Brain from Pinky and the Brain for a very long time, and there's a lot of Vincent Price influence in there too. So there's some of that, some of both. It's very it's a lot of whatever, but I have fun doing it. That goes in there? That can't go in there. That can't be right. Does it? Do it? No, that's the other side. That's how that goes. Please? Right? Do it? Please, come through. Come through. Come through for a homie. Not like that. Stay in there this time, and let's go through the other side. Please tell me I'm doing this right. I might not be doing this right. No, it is supposed to reach to the other end. But how? Maybe if I use this to shove it in. Yes! Good.
Braining. I love when I use my brain. Okay. Cool. Cool. Have to lurk for post-stream things? No, you do what you gotta do. But once again, I appreciate it all the same. Thank you so very much. Alright, so now we got that, and we making our little pinwheel thing. Oh yeah, you gonna go right there, baby. I'm right here, baby. I just need to make sure everything's going in the right direction. Yes, everything is in the right direction. Oh, I see it. I see the vision. It's all coming together right before my eyes. Okay, so now that thing that I already built, you're over here, and you are going to take a red thing, and I'm gonna put that. Wait, no, this is a new one. Okay, brain, don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. We've worked too hard and come so far for everything to just fall apart right at the finish line. If I had to voice only one Ninjago character, who would it be? It would be Arin. It would definitely be Arin.
Because he's in the most episodes. So that is the most money for me. But I also really like his character and the fact that he was written for me and bakes pies because of me. That is the hugest honor in the universe. And his name, his last name is my name, spelled backwards, but also spelled wrong. But I don't know if they did that on purpose. But either way, that's pretty cool too. That's all pretty cool. Arin is my precious baby. Okay. And Ivan and Elias and JG Sub-Zero and others. Well, all of y'all, thank you so very much for dropping on by. How's you doing? What's up with it? I hope you good. And I will say, that's just prime. That's a very, very good question that I have never been asked before, to my knowledge. So, bravo. Alright, so this thing is coming together. I am so scared that I'm gonna mess this up, and I'm gonna miss some very important step, and it's gonna ruin everything. No, I'm not gonna put that here yet. No, I don't need that there. I don't need you. You're fired. You can go here. You can go here. And you get over here, and you get over here. Everybody get over here. All right. This is good. This is good. How's Sam Vincent? I don't know. I haven't seen him in person in years, but sometimes I see him on Zoom when we record Ninjago. But he seems like he's doing all right. I know he's been doing some of the conventions with his Ed and Eddie castmates. I've forgotten their names. Matt Hill and I'm gonna get it wrong, and I haven't met him, so I'm gonna not try to guess the other one. But it's been nice seeing the three of them reunited, because there were times where it seemed like it was impossible. I'd be even happier if they got reunited for the purpose of getting to do more of the show. But just them doing the convention stuff in and of itself is pretty cool. Alright, what we got next? Who got next? I see this little twisty thing going on here. Have I watched Lego Masters? I think so. I've watched a little bit. I even met some people from that. But I have not watched a lot. But I've heard very, very good things. It's just so much stuff to watch, so little time. But I think it's cool to see like
Lego stuff like that be so mainstream. Like getting like primetime spot on Fox is pretty crazy. All right, we're getting there. We are so getting there. Finish the fight. Everything here looks good. What is this thing getting even longer? Even more? Wait, did I do this wrong? Okay. Chill out, fam. Chill out, fam. You got this. You got this. You got this. Are we keeping it real? No doubt, man. So chill out, fam. Yeah, chill out, fam. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. What's happening? Come on. 3 minutes to basketball, but they don't start tip off immediately. So it's fine. I really like Sonic Prime because all I ever dreamed in my whole entire life. What is it that you dreamed of? I think you might have left out a word or two there. What did you dream of in your whole entire life that Sonic Prime helped bring you? Or was it like, that is kind of like your dream show was like that? But either way, I'm grateful that you enjoyed it. It was very, very surreal thing to work on. And at times I had to like stop in the middle of recording in my bedroom closet and be like, this is real life. This is real life. You are actually voicing Sonic right now. What? And I only needed like a minute and then I'd snap back into it. But it's still kind of crazy to me. It has sunk in now, finally, that it did truly happen, but my brain did not want to accept it. All right, I see what we're doing here. Putting some claw things together. Have I checked out Monkey Kid? I have seen the graphics. Because there are so many shows that I want to watch in so little time. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually watch through it, but I have seen some animation clips and I'm like, this is beautiful. And I'm very curious if the same people who did that are working on Ninjago Legends. Because we got some good graphics too over there. Why am I saying we like I'm in Ninjago Masters? I don't even know if I'm in it. I literally don't know if I'm in it. But I'm gonna be watching it because it is canon to the main series. Okay. Oh, these are wings. I almost dropped a piece of it, but not like that. Okay, I get it. This is what's we're gonna stretch out the plastic wing things over these. I understand now. I had no idea what I was making. I was like, am I making some more claws? The Egg Paladin, welcome back. Thank you so very much for dropping by. We just about ready to wrap things up with Thunderfang. We got some wing things, happenings. But bit by bit, we are very close to wrapping this up. Oh man, 10 o'clock on the dot. 10 o'clock on the dot for me, Eastern time. So was not able to do the everything yet, but basketball has not started yet. They don't start exactly at the time. It's usually 15 minutes to half an hour later. So that's gonna be the goal I set for myself. 4 of these. I got 4 of these things in here. Absolutely remember you. The Egg Paladin gave me nightmares in whatever game it... Wait, no. Wait, is the Egg Paladin something in the game? Am I thinking of the Egg Dragoon? I might be thinking of the Egg Dragoon. Either way, I don't forget a name like that. There are a few I have here who have the egg something in their name. But how are you doing? I hope that you are doing well. And Spinzy, thank you so much for dropping by as well. Okay, so this wing, we getting in there. Get in there. But where? Ah, I see. I see it. I see it. You gonna go right there, baby. No. That's okay. It's okay. It's not a good time to lose your head, Thunderfang.
It is a terrible time to lose one's head. Finish me. Complete me.
In time, man. Give yourself a second. Just give it a minute. Alright. So I need another one of those 3-prong thingy-majingies. I can do this fast because now I've done it before. I can do this fast by my standards, whatever those may be, because I've done it before. I put that, and then I put this one. Like that and like that and like that, y'all. Like that and like that and like that, y'all. Okay. Let's keep going. I remember putting the wings on being so satisfying when I made Griefbringer from Master of the Mountain. So I would very, very much like to get there very soon. Oh, the Egg Paladins existed in the Archie Sonic comics. Okay, I was like, alright, I know I heard that name somewhere, but not in the video game that made me suffer. But I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, and I appreciate you dropping on by. If you wonder why I'm looking down, it's because the computer has chat on it, but also so does my iPad, which I have next to the Lego, so it's easier for me to turn my head to look that way. Okay. Come on, come on. Your favorite ninja? Arin is my favorite. Arin is precious baby son. Even if I weren't voicing him, he would be my favorite. But, I mean, he's slightly based on me, so he is very based by being based on me. I know I can talk words. I can talk words, trust me. I know how to speak good talks, say things with mouth happen. I can do it. I do it better when I'm paid to do it. Alright, so that goes in there. We need to finish the wings. The wings must be completed. Alright, I remember how this went. And that thing went in there. And it didn't want to go all the way down. And so I had to use the thing to push it down. Big brain play. Alright. So now, can we put one of those cross-shaped things? Don't tell me this. No. 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 No, 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 I'm not missing any pieces. I just used one before I was supposed to, I think. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Did I build Arin and Nokt? Yes. Nokt is right here. And Arin is right there. Okay, so, I know that this goes here on the bottom. I say as I put the thing on the wrong place. Go me. Yes. Right there. Like to see you in Roblox or Sonic Speed Simulator. That might actually happen. Thanks to Midna and Raccoon, I do now have Chaos Sonic and 9 and Prime Sonic in Roblox, which is not really a game I understand much of how to play, but regardless, you might very well see me play it, just because it is Sonic Prime content in game, which there is not a lot of existing, but I hope there's more someday. I have something wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. What have I done? Oh, what have I done? I thought... No, run it back. Okay. This goes here. Oh, I put it upside down. Okay, I almost made myself very scared. I still feel scared. What the? What? I don't know about this. I do not know about this. No, that can't be. These shapes don't make sense. These shapes don't make any sense. No. 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 Everything's fine. I'm fine.
Source dragons, you 7 cosmic frauds.
That's the Thunderfang line that I like, that also many others like. That's the one I easily memorize. I don't understand this piece. I literally do not understand this. Do I have it? Oh! Okay, good. Alright. I didn't know that one had different ways you could put it on. Alright. Let's finish this. As I definitely probably have something on wrong again. Do I? I do. Sort of. Okay. I was stuck for a moment, but now I am unstuck. It's time to finish the fight. You. I know where you go. That's where you can go. Water break. No, I'm too close to the end, and I have basketball to watch that's about to start. We not going back. There's no going back, Maestro. Also, it's very good to see you. I hope the musics are going well. And it's always a pleasure to have you around here. Okay. Let's see. And Possum, who might not be here anymore, I appreciate you having dropped by. Oh, I missed a lot of stuff in the chat. If they ever did the redesigns, how do you think Arin's face would look? Like, would it be a simpler basic face or more unique like OG Dareth and Zane? Honestly, that's a good question. I guess because I'm so unfamiliar with the original Ninjago, I mean, I've seen little bits of it, I've seen clips. I don't really have a good answer for that, but it's hard for me to picture Arin any other way than how he is right now. Let's see. Cozy Ray says, I seen one of your videos. You made that video like a year ago. The one about where I talked about building some Lego stuff before. I can't even remember what it was that I built. But either way, I'm very glad you eventually found your way here. Funny thing is, you have dreads, because I used to have dreads that were longer. They're like past my shoulders. That's where mine used to be. This is my preferred length, but sometimes when I just get like too used to it, one time when I got too used to it, it definitely went below shoulder length. But I like it right about here. Okay. Stay locked in. Stay on target. Stay on target. What else? So I did that, and then this thing is going to just keep going and going and going. And there's one of you. Yes. Very good. We are well on our way. I can be complete. Is that it? Yes, that's everything on that page. Okay. Finish him. So, we put those things on the tips. I'm going to do them one at a time, and then I'm going to put them on. So, you over here, and then we will make another one, and you will go over here. Yes, excellent. And that is going right in there. Come on, no, you're going to go in. You're going in there. Marilyn, it is super duper late, 4:10. But thank you so much again for dropping by all the way from Italia. It is very, very much appreciated having you here as always. And have yourself a very good night. Favorite fight scene in Ninjago? The big final fight between Cole and the Skull Sorcerer. I consider that to be possibly the single most epic moment of my entire career. That is how much I loved that scene. The build was so good. The music was incredible. It was just wonderfully played out. I love how it was directed. And of course, it was an honor to share that scene with the late, great Kirby Morrow. He was phenomenal. Right. Let's see. So, there we go. And we're just going to drop in a couple more of these little nubs. A couple more of these little nuggets. There you go. You get in there. And you 2. And you 3. Is there more? Please don't tell me that I've missed something. Yes, but it's easy to fix. Just one more arm thing for the wing. For the win. Jeremiah, Sonic's not here. Sonic's voice is here. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. You can get in there. All right. Now, come on, baby. There we go. Wing happens. Winging is happening. Yes, good. This is the part where you put in the launcher stuff, but I'm not doing that because I don't wanna lose those pieces. So let's get Let's get winged. Snap in. Yes. All right. The final phases are upon us. What we got? What we need? What we got? What we need? Okay. We about to wing up. Yes. Restore. Oh, the head is already on. Am I supposed to put the head on already and I didn't do it? I was probably already supposed to put the head on and I didn't do it. Okay. I had homie holding his own head the whole time.
You should be very ashamed of yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will fix. I will fix. Here you go. Have your own head. Bam! Alright.
Yes, very good. You could have done this a long time ago, you fool.
I'm very sorry. It's better late than never, right?
Oh, quiet you.
Alright. Now, Monkey Kingy, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have yourself a fantastic night. Did I finish the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show? Not yet, but I was enjoying it. It's almost complete. It's almost complete. I think the wings are all we have left. What are these? Oh, those are probably supposed to go on top of your head, aren't they? I'm very sorry. I'll...
Yes, you fool. Finish my head.
I think? What are these pieces? These are weird mystery pieces. I don't think I remember seeing them in the steps. These pieces do absolutely nothing. No one... Okay. Weird. I see these little wing things. Maybe they do nothing. Maybe they literally do nothing. Okay, I know this goes on top of your head. So I will make sure that you received it. There's definitely something that's wrong here. Oh, there's definitely something that's wrong here. There's definitely something that's wrong here. I'm gonna deal with that later. And I'll say it's right for the time being. Yeah, it looks close enough. So let's finish off the wings. Let's finish off the wings because I'm gonna go watch basketball. You have Amy Rose, voice actor in Sonic Prime. I mean, I know who she is. Shannon Chan Kent, who was also in the first Sonic movie as the waitress. It's almost complete. It's almost complete. Let's have it be fully complete by getting the wings on here and making sure that I do the wings properly. So I'm gonna leave that page right here so I actually get it right. Let's not ruin the plastic. Don't ruin the plastic. Don't rip the plastic. Hopefully the plastic is very durable plastic. Okay, good. Good. Not gonna lie, Deven, you gotta get Arc Dragon to focus now because he battles Thunderfang and it will be just sick. Oh man, you're making me tempted. You're making me tempted. Typically, what I build, almost everything I've built has been something that's connected directly to a character that I voice. And that is technically a connection to a character I voice, even if it's not exactly character I voice. So, yeah, I'm gonna think about it. I'm thinking about it. All right, so one wing to rule them all will go over here. Get in there, you. This is actually very satisfying. This is actually, I really like putting this on here. Yes, 1, 2. And finally, not you. You! You're fine. You're fine. You're fine, Thunderfang. You're fine. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Not yet. Not yet. Not when we're so close. Okay. Seriously, what went on with that piece? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We'll do some little cosmetic tweaks off stream. But for now, first things first. We've got one wing, and we've got the second wing. We've got almost the whole wing in my hand. All right, come on. Come on. Yes. Get out the plastic. Get out there. Get out there. Yes. Second wing in hand. Perfect. Now. Hey, welcome back, Samurai. We are just about to finish up here with the second wing in hand. I did not exactly speed through the stream tonight, but at least I don't have feet in sand. All right, extra plastic. I don't need you. Get out of here. And you can get on there. You can get on up and get on down. And hey, I think we have ourselves a basically finished. Thunderfang is now more or less complete. I definitely need to fix something with that head. I know exactly what I did wrong. I think I can fix this. I'm gonna try to fix this. Come on. We can do this. I don't trust this. I don't trust whatever I'm trying to do. Wait a minute. I can do this. Nah, I can do this. Yes. And then I can put the things on top. I can properly fix this. I don't need no stinking off-screen surgery. I want it all. Let's get it. And you... I didn't lose the pieces. Come on, buddy. Do you really think I'm going to allow you to... Come on. We are right there. This is the final piece. These are the final pieces. Don't fight each other. Work together. Teamwork is the only way we win. Why is it that one of you, when I put one of you down, the other one has to... It's pretty good. Alright, I'll figure out how that other piece goes later. Whatever. It's pretty good. It's mostly just about 99.9% done. Thunderfang, he is here, and he is a big dragon man, and he is ready to destroy. Did Rocky get any chili dogs? He got chili dogs the day before yesterday, and he might just get one tomorrow as well. We'll see. But progress. There are many things that need to be done. I'm gonna get Griefbringer, the previous big dragon boy that I built. Oh, that's a big boy. We got ourselves a couple of big dragon boys over here.
Last time I was the guy who controlled the dragon, and this time I am the dragon who controls. Yes! Oh my goodness. So big, but so very worth it. I'm going to poke myself in the eye. I think that now is as good time as any to end the stream before I actually end up poking myself in the eye. So, there we have it. Lego Ninjago Thunderfang, our big beefy boy is upon us, and it has finally happened. I want to thank all y'all for behave yourself. He's not gonna behave himself. You don't get to stand on the manual anymore. Until you behave, no more standing on the manual for you. I'll do whatever I want. Silence you. I will consume your soul. We'll see about that. Alright. There we go. That was it. This was Thunderfang. Thank you so very much for dropping by. Cozy Ray, I was happy to be able to answer your questions. Cozy Ray asking your favorite snack and candy growing up. I don't know. Maybe Rolos? I liked things with caramel. I also really like gummy bears. I'll put Skittles up there too. Terry's chocolate orange is another one. I'm sure there's lots of other things that I'm not thinking of right now. Those are all up there. I really like amaretto. Amaretti? I forget. But this Italian sort of biscuit thing I've become a big fan of lately. Sonic Colors Ultimate? Maybe at some point. Alright, before we are up on out of here, let's see who else is streaming that we can send a raid on over to. But I want to thank you once again for being so very cool. Is there anybody else who is doing the Lego style things? 'Cause if I can get me another Lego tuber, that would be very cool. Especially if they have a very wholesome style about themselves. I see people with Lego in their name, but they're not necessarily building Lego. Hey, here's somebody building Lego. I like that there is somebody building Lego. What's your name? I hope you're family friendly. By the Brick Book is currently building. I don't know, but it looks like there are flowers involved and a pterodactyl wing. I'm very confused but very intrigued. Cozy Ray says, I'll take your advice and talk to my parents about the voice acting. Very, very good. And if you can, take any acting classes that you have the opportunity to take, because voice acting is acting, and having those foundations can serve you very, very well just for being a storyteller and knowing how to analyze a character. Okay, we are going to raid by the Brick Book, and I'm going to give the direct link so anybody on the YouTube side could jump on over there too if they want to on the Twitcheroo. Here is the link to that. I do not know if they do the PG style like I do, so they might use some of the swearing words. Just a heads up for anybody who likes to hear that, but they seem very wholesome. I got a good feeling about this one. So again, I will be streaming next on Spin Dash Sunday, which is going to become Spin Jitsu Sunday, and I will be playing some Lego Brawls, and I hope to see y'all there. Thank you so very much, everybody, for jumping on in. If you would like, you can use the raid message of Deven Mack Attack. And until next time, as always around here, some of y'all already know how I swear I know how to talk. I swear I know how to talk. Take two. So thanks so much for dropping by, everybody. Some of y'all already know how it goes, as we say around here. Work hard, work smart, be good to others, and be good to yourself, because you deserve it. And I will see you around soon. Bye-bye. We are out.